What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. This will be the official start of this channel. My car is not in the best shape. It could be worse. For an $8,000 FD, it's not that bad. Now, as to why I took the engine out, I just did it. Like, I was checking for a leaking injector, and then the next thing I know, I'm tearing the engine apart. I have a really bad habit of doing that, starting one thing and then finishing with another. I was gonna do it sooner or later. I planned on porting the engine anyway. I was gonna tear this out no matter what, but the original plan was to only do it next season. But like I said, I have a really bad habit of just, once I start something, I just dig into it and I don't stop. And that's why I have a shell sitting in my driveway right now. Life is good, but that's part of it, right? The goal for today is just to remove the dash. I'm not trying to go crazy, do a bunch of stuff in one shot. It's a street car that I'll be tracking. It's not gonna be a full-blown competition build, but I want to have a bit more of a race feel. And when I bought it, it was already mostly stripped out. It had no carpet, it had no back seats. We're just kind of completing the process that the previous owner was doing. The goal for today is really just to do that, which shouldn't take too long. I haven't really looked up how to do it, so I'm just gonna be taking it apart and winging it. Tomorrow, if we get everything done today, we'll be removing the sound deadening. I think I've wasted enough time talking to you guys, so I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod and get to work. It's an 11. Okay, it's not an 11. It's the wrong adapter.
Tu devrais parler à la caméra aussi.
Shut the f up. We ended up just calling it a day. It was getting really late. I was exhausted. We're just gonna get back to it. I did some research. Apparently, if you drop the steering column, it should make removing the dash a lot easier. It's 2 bolts under the gauge cluster, and I believe it's 2 bolts at the firewall. I was looking at the dash just now, and it looks like the gauge cluster is actually not being held by anything. It looks like it's just I could just pop it out, so I'm gonna try to do that. And then steering wheel column, and then just continuing with the disassembly. So before I start, I just want to show you guys what I was talking about. So it's just these 2 here, and then these 2 at the bottom, and it's probably the same thing on the other side. So we actually ran into a bit of a problem. The 2 bolts that I showed you guys earlier for the dash, turns out I need a 10mm socket. And apparently I lost my 10mm socket. Yo, those memes are real, honestly. I lost my 10mm socket.
We have like 3.
They're all gone. Always something, always something. It's always that 10mm, man. So I actually stole my neighbor's 10mm. What I don't understand is that I was actually just using the 10mm for that same bolt, so I have no idea where it went. That thing's freaking mystical, man. That thing has a life of its own, man. I'm telling you. As soon as you need it, as soon as you really need it, it disappears. Alright guys, so here's the dash. and this is what the interior looks like. It wasn't that hard to do. It was just a lot of moving stuff around and disconnecting wires. It was more long than anything else. There was just a lot of stuff to do, but it wasn't difficult. Anyways, battery's getting low. It's getting late. I'm tired. We'll call it a day, and we're gonna pick up where I left off tomorrow.
Oh. No, don't touch that. Need help there?
Shut up. I'll go on the other side.
You hear it cracking.
Huh?
You hear everything cracking. Okay, yo, the bucket's cracked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
There, right there.
That was fast. Alright, so now we're just gonna let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna move it over to the next panel, and then once we do that, we're gonna start hammering. Good?
Okay, it went on my face. But... You heard that?
Yeah.
Like the whole thing here cracked.
All you hear right now is just everything starting to crack and pop, which is what you want because it's the sound deadening being removed, I guess, or unsticking to the actual car. We're gonna get to the fun part and start smashing it. You just hit your head. Yeah. Now my cousin's actually gonna start smashing it because that's the only reason why he's here. He doesn't actually want to help me. He just wants to like smash it. Go for it, bro. Wait. Whoa. Not with that one. Get the mallet.
Bro, you want me to f***ing smash or pretend?
Bro.
I don't see anything.
This guy. Just hit. Actually, wait. Maybe we should wait. Oh my god, that was one big piece. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so a little progress update. All of it pretty much came out in one shot. You gotta hit it really, really hard. If you can, buy the strongest one, which is the isopropanol. What is this? Say this.
Isopropanol.
So yeah, get the isopropanol, whatever. It's 99%. It's the strongest mixture you can get. You can get the other rubbing alcohol, which I think is 77, but I don't think it'll seep through as good as this one. We're not just waiting for the ice to kind of seep through the rest of the car. And yeah, now we're just grinding at it. That's pretty much it. All you hear is popping and cracking coming from the sound deadening. Get gloves. Make sure you have good gloves because your fingers do get cold. We're wearing gloves. We're feeling it. Like we have to take a break every now and again because we don't want to hurt our hands. So make sure if you do it right, do it safe. All right, so we're almost done removing all the sound deadening in the car. It wasn't that bad. All things considered, it wasn't that bad. The sound deadening on the transmission housing was a lot tougher and it was a lot thicker. The ice had trouble penetrating through to the metal, but we got most of it out. Well, we got almost all of it out. Thing is, the ice just falls if we try stacking it. And we did the same thing with the transmission house. We just took a piece of wood and we just held it against it, just like this right here. So we're gonna pour the ice in here, and it's gonna freeze, and it's gonna harden the sound deadening. It's gonna be easy, much easier to take out like that instead of just trying to pack it all in with our hands. And our hands, you know, it's not safe. So yeah, right now my cousin's just smashing up the ice. There's still some sound deadening on the firewall. It's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I thought there was gonna be a lot more sound deadening in the actual in the car. It's only been about an hour that we've been at this. You know, it hasn't been that long. I've seen guys do it with like a heat gun or something like that, and it takes like 3 hours. Just do it with dry ice, you know, and you can just find it online how to do it. There's a bunch of videos, there's a bunch of how-to guides. We're just gonna get back to it, all right? Focus. 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 Come on. Focus. Okay, there you go. So I found an alternative method to using dry ice. Now, I don't recommend doing this for the floor of the car, simply because it would take way too much time. And it's actually a way better alternative to the heat gun or blowtorch that I see 90% of people doing. So basically all you're gonna take is air duster, and you're gonna do what it tells you not to do. You're gonna flip it upside down and shake it, and you're gonna apply it to whatever area you want it to. So say this little piece of sound deadening here, all you do is shake it, and you gotta put a good amount. Like you really gotta hold it for a good 5 to 6 seconds, and you let it sit, and you're gonna it's actually pretty sick. You see it hardening, and then you give it a good smack, it should come off. So I'm just gonna show you guys. That's so satisfying to see. I think sound deadening removal is the most satisfying thing you could do on the car. I'm having so much fun taking that stuff out and just let it, you guys saw that, right? Like that's f***ing science right there. That was so sick. And if any of you guys ever need help with removing sound deadening, yo, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll be there in a minute. If it means doing this, I'll be there in a minute to help you guys out. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I really only have the driver's side to do at the end, the firewall, the wheel well. I don't know how good it's gonna look on this. I tried applying some air duster here before and I couldn't really make any progress on it. I just don't think I applied enough to it. I'll give it another shot. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, air duster. I honestly never would have thought that this would actually be a good alternative, and it's cheap. I think it was like $6 a can. I think the 2 bags of dry ice, it cost me about 68 bucks. I've watched a lot of videos of guys doing this, the heating method and stuff like that, or they just like spent like a good extra hour with the dry ice, just trying to get it on the transmission housing. You know, dry ice, amazing. Like I got all this off with dry ice pretty much. It was just really like the ends here on this side took longer. Like throughout the whole process of me and my cousin doing this, we spent more time on the transmission housing than we did on the floors. So to save you guys a headache, if you guys are thinking about doing the sound deadening, get the dry ice and get air duster removal, air duster cleaner, whatever. Air duster. Just get yourself air duster. Just shake it, flip it upside down. Even though it tells you not to do that, I'm pretty sure that's the first thing it tells you not to do. Do not shake, tilt, or turn can upside down before or during use. So it's literally the first thing it tells you not to do. That's exactly what you are gonna do. And yeah, it's worked pretty well. I'm just gonna get back at it right now. I'm gonna film a couple more shots of me using it. Me personally, I definitely recommend using this. It's amazing, it's cheap. And I guess you can use it for the floors too, but you really wanna buy like 15 cans. Just get the dry ice. Don't be like that. so satisfying. Before I break it, I'm actually gonna try to get this whole entire section in one shot. If I could do that, I think I'll be able to die happy. I think that'd be the most satisfying thing I could possibly do to this car. I don't think I'm gonna get it all in one shot. Hopefully it's 2 or 3 max. I'm really nervous. I really want to get this all in one shot. Oh. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, I forgot to spray this. Oh, I forgot to spray this part. Okay, this doesn't count. This does not count 'cause I didn't spray it. Okay, that doesn't count. This doesn't count. I didn't spray that, so it does not count. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so this part's loose. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's not gonna be one shot, but it's gonna be 2. Look at that. I got this huge piece off. Just air cleaner. So it works. It works. The only thing I really have left to do, wait, I'm just gonna rip this piece off. So all that's really left is the wheel well and firewall. And then yeah, so yeah, all that's left is the little pieces on the firewall and the wheel wells. I kind of have a bit of a dilemma because I want it to be clean. So should I just leave it fully stripped, go full race car? The interior's getting repainted no matter what, and I'm not putting the carpet back in. But when I say full race car, I mean, should I leave the headliner out and just cage it, or should I put the headliner back in and then put the cage? Because I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, obviously it's not gonna stay like that. I'm gonna clean it up and stuff. But it's either I leave it stripped and I put the cage in, or put the headliner back in and then I cage it. If I put a carpet, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of me doing this. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Full race car, no headliner with cage, or semi race car with headliner and a cage. Let me know in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description.